How nice. Councilmember Bill Farmer Jr. welcoming you to Pivot Brewing on Delaware Avenue in the 5th District. We're going to take a tour and maybe sample. Please stay with us. Welcome back to this special edition of Lexplore. We're in the tap room at Pivot, or Pivot Brewing, depending on how you want to call it. I'll be joined by Bevan. Bevan, so nice to meet you.
It's so great to meet you, Bill.
Welcome to Lexplore, but to the 5th District too, although you all have been here for a little while preparing to pivot, I would say.
Indeed, yeah. It's been an adventure. It's actually been about a 6-year process to get the whole business going.
Yes.
And it took about 2 years to get this building built from the ground up.
I guess that's where I was casually aware. You know, you would drive by and see something going on, not really sure, and then, you know, like unwrapping a present or watching a present before you open it, I could see these tanks in here. Right. And I was like, there's something good going on here. But no signage, no signage.
So we've had a lot of people talk to us about the sign.
Okay.
The sign is coming, to be sure. Right now we are trying to put the perfect finishing touches on our logo so that we can get a beautiful sign up on the building and everybody will know that we're here.
Well, for now, the simple open sign works.
Okay.
So what is the street address on Delaware so people know? I think that's important.
We're 1400 Delaware Avenue.
Okay.
And we are just past Lexington Pasta Garage, if anybody's familiar with that.
On the same side.
On the same side of the street, yep.
And a welcome addition, in my opinion, to the neighborhood and to the city, for that matter. So for 4 years, you were just kind of business planning, getting ready?
Exactly. So this is a long-time dream of Kevin Compton, the owner, who is a engineer and environmental scientist by trade.
Really?
Who has pivoted into this new business venture. So this is just one of many things that he has to come. But this has been about 6 years worth of planning and building. Yeah, it's great. It's a great story.
So you all are having an event. You've been open since late in October, let's say. Mm-hmm. And you're beginning to have events now and kind of present yourself to the public.
Yeah.
And you begin to, are you pressing apples yet? Are you close to pressing apples or what?
We are days away from pressing apples.
Good. But when you come here on a daily basis, basically you're coming to this room.
Yeah.
The tap room itself.
Exactly.
Which is a very nice space. I mean, I came at night, I couldn't tell about all the surroundings, but by day, it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You know, inside and out. There's a beautiful view of downtown from here that you don't expect to see, in my estimation.
Right.
And then this beautiful bar with great stuff on it. I mean, we had some nice, you're showing other things for right now, but mixing with local beer, and it's very good.
I agree, yeah. Well, so we have 20 taps here in the tap room, and 12 of them are cider, which you're not going to get anywhere else in town.
I completely agree.
Yeah. So, and especially for our gluten-free friends or people who aren't really as into beer or even the craft beer scene, this is the place to come because you're going to get something different and unique and delicious. But then we also have 8 craft beer taps, all from Kentucky. We're Kentucky proud.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
In completely. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So we're representing the Kentucky craft beer scene as well as doing something brand new with cider.
I think it's very exciting.
I think so too.
So we have room in here for, I don't know, 50 people?
For 50 people, exactly. You hit it on the nail, or the nail on the head, or however that saying goes.
Well, it's about the cider. Well, this is a beautiful space, though.
Thank you very much. Well, so Kevin actually built this entire building from the ground up with his bare hands. He built this bar. He did these great chalk signs. So
wow.
We have a lot to thank. And actually, these really awesome lights, I'm not sure if we can see them.
Oh, he'll show them.
All right, great. Well, yeah, those were made by Kevin, and I think they're just outstanding.
The whole thing is great.
Yeah.
All right, so most people have an experience here, but if you have time or interest, there is another room or another space.
There is. So we've got an event space that can also hold 50 people, and people are able to reserve that free of charge for any private event that they would like to do.
Yeah.
And we're going to go check out the brewery as well. That's where the magic happens.
All right, and those are nice rooms, but they're not as well heated as this. So we may talk faster.
We might talk a little bit faster in those rooms.
Please stay with us. We'll be right back. So Bevan, this is unexpected, but very beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
So we've come into what really is your group area. I won't say party area. What do you call it?
This is our event space.
Event space. Thank you. I needed that.
You're welcome.
But Kevin has brought in the working parts of the whole gig right here.
Absolutely, yeah. This is the foundation of the entire process. So these apples are from Boyd's Orchard here in Kentucky in Versailles.
Yeah.
And this is probably about 200 pounds worth of apples, but we have 16,000 pounds, 400 bushels of apples in the cooler right now. So these are being brought up to room temperature so that we are able to press them tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Or Saturday, yeah.
So that at room temperature you would get more out of them then, wouldn't you?
Exactly, yeah. So they have to be brought up to room temperature so you can get all the juice out.
All the juice out of them. Mm-hmm. Oh, how cool. We're here for this is the first one.
This is step one. We're seeing the process in action right now.
All right. So we're warming these apples.
Yes.
And you're going to use them in, what do you call that, the brew house? Or what is that? What is that part?
Yeah. So they're going to head into the brewery to get pressed and turned into hard cider. And that's really what this place is all about, is making that delicious cider.
Well, let's walk in there.
All right, let's try it out.
Yeah, here we go. Well, Bevan, thank you for sticking with me on our tour here.
Absolutely. This is a lot of fun.
We keep going colder places, though.
We do.
So I've called this the brew house. I don't know. It's a mad scientist club. It's something.
I think it's all of those things.
But there's more apples all around us in here.
Yeah, so we're bringing all of our apples up to room temperature so we can get plenty of juice out of them when we press. So you'll see more and more apples coming out here during the day.
Well, then you have racks here for barrels of the good stuff here.
Yeah, so we have to have space for our kegs, for all of the equipment that we use for our brewing. So you'll see all kinds of equipment around here. And just another fun fact is that Gents Original, another local company here in Lexington, uses some of our space to make their sodas and their cocktail mixes.
I saw something about that, or maybe even something about it here, but I love the name. And that's what caught with me anyway. But I guess the biggest deal besides the hardware here is this freezer right here. Or is it a freezer? It's a cooler.
It's our cooler, yeah. So our cooler is where we store our apples to make sure that we keep freshness and peak flavor in all of our products. And so the apples kind of go on a little journey from the cooler. So they start in the cooler where we have 16,000 pounds of apples.
Gotcha.
But then they come out to get warmed up like we talked about.
Yeah.
But then they come over here to
the green machine?
The green machine, the apple lifter, the bin lifter.
So the bin goes in here, doesn't it?
Exactly, yeah. So it goes right in this little rectangular space. And it gets lifted up mechanically.
Yeah.
And then it comes down here to where our conveyor is.
Oh.
Yeah. So the apples get to take a little ride along the conveyor.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty cool. And then they go into their first wash.
Oh, this is a wash bed. Okay.
Exactly, yeah. So this is called our gross wash.
So, okay, I got that.
They come into the fine wash, so they get washed 2 times.
All right.
And then they get to take a ride up an elevator.
Oh.
And then once they take their ride up the elevator, well, that's where things get a little tricky for the apple. They get crushed in the crusher. And we crush the entire apple, skin, core, peel, the whole deal.
Wow.
Yeah. So then once they go through the crusher, you can see there's an attachment here for a pipe. The pumice, or the pulp, is called pumice.
Thank you.
It gets piped out and over to the actual press. And this is where the name Pressing Party came from.
So it's the whole emollient of everything together.
The whole shebang. It's all still together.
And it's pumped. How interesting that is.
Isn't that kind of cool? I know.
Yeah. Once you're up and running, you'll do this daily, I would assume? Or
At least weekly, yeah. So we're going to be pressing all of the time. And right now, as you can see, we've got 3 10-barrel fermenters. But once we really start getting up and running, we'll have fermenters that reach all the way up to this red beam. We'll have 110-barrel fermenters.
Oh, now that's something to look forward to.
Oh, absolutely.
We can decorate that for Christmas.
Sure can. So this is just the beginning. We're really just getting started.
All right.
Yeah.
And this has been made specifically for that.
It sure has.
The floors are graded, everything's, it's just It's pristine for the use.
Well, thanks.
All right, let's go warm up.
Sounds good, yeah.
We'll be right back. All right, we've come back in where it's warm, and we've sat down, and we have cider.
Of course.
And I feel very civilized at this point, I can tell you. You've given us a great tour.
Thank you.
And told us a whole lot about what's going on at Pivot and what can go on. And I think we just haven't spent any time with Kevin.
And we have to meet Kevin.
Is he around?
I think so.
Mr. Compton? Mr. Compton?
Oh, there he is. All right, we found him.
Our
Appreciate you
proprietor.
coming by.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for being here to begin with.
Well, I mean, I really appreciate all the help you've done for us and for the area.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're doing it now.
Trying.
Well, as I said to Bevan, I've driven by for a long time and been aware, and then saw the barrels in there, the big ones, and got excited. So you've had a dream and you're making it come true.
Yeah, slowly, but yeah, it's, I think, starting to take off, and we're hopeful we're going in the right direction here.
Well, she said you've pivoted from something else into this, and I think that's really very neat. And we're just glad to have you in the 5th District doing it. We want to help you. We hope there's a big crowd every night, but especially over these weekends.
Well, thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Welcome to 5th District.
Thank you.
So glad to have you. Bevan, thank you for your
Thank you
time
so
today.
much. This was wonderful.
Oh, it's been great. It's been great. Come to Pivot. We're all right here, and we're looking forward to seeing you. Bill Farmer with Lexplore.